How to do, y'all? Tables here. So we did 20, 20 logbooks, all item level 83, and I just wanted to do a short video on kind of what you can expect if you do what I did, which is really kind of focusing Tujen or the Black Scythe is as much as you can. If I couldn't do Black Scythe, I would do Knights of the Sun, which is Danning. And we ended up with some pretty decent turnout, about 7.21 exalts in the tab. And this is our loot from not about but exactly 20 logbooks, item level 83. The item quantity varied from 70 to 80, sometimes in the 60s. These logbooks can get kind of hairy, especially for a build that is not really like fully developed. So keep that in mind when you're doing it. We picked up a ton of maps, a few gems, nothing really noteworthy. As far as div cards, quite a few scarabs, essences, and fossils. With a ton of raw currency, one raw exalted orb drop, and then 22 exalted shards, right, which give us another exalt. So pretty okay in terms of that. This is our raw chaos drop, and then a bunch of like notable rares that are worth anywhere between 15 to 20 chaos and upwards of 60 to 80 chaos. Like these ruined gloves, for instance, are a base item value of 20 chaos. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. We had this with the Master of Command and some max life is about 60 chaos. So not too shabby. And we got super lucky with a pretty solid base for Kinetic Blast, which is looking to be about 200 chaos to 2 exalts. Just for because the Magic Fine Kinetic Blast is pretty meta right now. And then you have some rares like this, which are special mods that are worth anywhere between 15 to 40 chaos, depending on how well they're rolled. These are most likely going to be used in recoms to move the mod to another piece of gear. Now, this is what we got, and then we also picked up 15 Astrogalies, 13 scrap metals, and 38 exotic coinages, as well as 22 burial medallions. Now, these expedition currencies are not currently being calculated in the excellence program. But if we would like to, where's my expedition locker? If we would like to see, scrap metals are worth about 2 to 1 chaos. Burial medallions are 7 apiece. Astrogalies are 2 chaos apiece. And exotic coinages are 4.4. So there is quite a bit of currency here. But of course, we're not going to be selling these. We're going to be using our burial medallions to pick up more exotic coinages. And then we will be rolling every single one of these, and we will be taking currency out. And then when I am done with that process, I will take the best of what Tujen has to offer, and I will put it in this stash, so we can get a final end tally of what you can expect from about 20 logbooks, give or take, right? Every logbook is a little bit different, and the route you take is a little bit different. I tend to prioritize underground areas, bosses, and stuff like that. I try to find as much plus rarity, percent rarity as I can find. So I am going to leave it here, and we'll cut, and we'll see if Tujen was good to us or not. And then whatever loot I get out of Tujen, I'm probably gonna just put right in the middle here. So you guys can get a clear indication of what we got from the logbooks versus what we got from the Gamba on Tujen, whatever else. I'm not going to go into what we get on ROG because it's only 13 scrap metal, and we may not really get anything from the crafted stuff that we do, but we'll see. I may just include everything, and we'll just go from there. So I will see you guys soon. Now we're changing. So I just want to be transparent. We rolled every brutal medallion that we had, and we picked up every bit of expedition currency that we could. We have a total of 65 Gwenin. We have almost 60 exotic coinages, and we have about 40 ROG. With that said, we're going to cut again, and then I'll see you in the next video. Everything will be done. You guys will see everything. All right, boys, we're back. We did a bunch of ROG. We came out with these pieces right here. Just really went for like spell suppression stuff a lot of the time. Some decent rings and necklaces. Just some stuff that sells for like 40, 50 chaos. 25, 30. This kind of stuff adds up like super fast. And there's always somebody making an alt that needs it. Even like a month in, like this stuff should sell. You know, there's probably like 100 C, maybe less, sitting on this pile right here. And we didn't really get any good luck with ROG, so these are all pretty mediocre pieces, but you could get lucky. And then we did Tujen. And so this whole middle section, that's nice and organized. It's like pillar, upside down pillar. This is all from Tujen right here. Everything here is from Tujen. Everything surrounding it is from the actual logbooks, right? And so if we go into excellence, we started out with about 7.22 exalts in the stash, just in this tab. And after Tujen, we are sitting at almost 12, right? So we've made close to a 5EX profit. Just pure gravy, right? And that's based on excellence. And this is all like, these are all usable things that I'll be using. Like I do a ton of essence crafting. I use a ton of scarabs, just raw currency. I think we made a couple, 2 or 3 breach stones, fossil. I mean, it's all very valuable and usable. I think the stack decks, stack decks are about 2 per. I'm probably gonna gamble these. So what do we have? 10, 20, 30, 40, let's see, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So about 160 gambles. I'm probably gonna do that real quick, and then I will be right back as soon as this is done. This is, unless we hit something really insane, this is probably gonna lower it, but you know, we gamble because you know it's fun. So I'll be right back and we'll get a full total and tally. If we get any smaller cards, I'm probably not gonna include them in the base per se, but if we hit something good, I'll throw it up in there, and then you guys, you know, obviously, you know, it's we're apt to lose a few hundred or a couple of hundred chaos, but I think it's worth it. So I'll be right back. Hi, boys. We are back from the div card gamble, and we didn't get too much, obviously. Just a few kind of whatever cards. We did get a Patience and a couple of Voids, so that's always nice. Um, but here is what the stash looks after Tujen, ROG, the whole 9 yards. We're looking at about 12.07 EX out of 20 logbooks, item level 83. So I'm fairly happy with this. If I can, when I liquidate all this, I should be able to get my Ashes of the Stars. So I don't want to make this too long of a video than it already is. It's already going to be like 8 or 9 minutes. But we've made, don't look at the based on last hour, because we've been doing Tujen and ROG like pretty much since we got home. So that's not really a fair representation. It's going to take you as long as it takes you to run logbooks. The faster you are, the more efficient you'll be. We did make 3 raw exalts, which is super nice, and 9 exalted shards, which is even better. So this isn't something that like you do on a consistent basis. This is something that you do on the side. And then when you stack up enough logbooks, you just essentially print exalts. It is pretty much guaranteed money, and guaranteed usable currency for those that like to be a bit more self-sufficient with their resources. So yeah, we're looking at about 12, give or take an exalt or two. Probably 10 plus to be safe, if you focus Tujen. And yeah, I'm super happy. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys like this content and would like to see more of this content, please like and subscribe, share the video. That helps a ton. And I will see you boys in the next one. Y'all take care of yourselves, all right? Be good.